Bold flavor, smooth finish, made with real fruit. This spirit doesn't back down. Hard Hide, the original fruit whiskey, 86 proof. Not for the thin skin.
Dave, we are 35 days away from the start of Saints training camp. There's only so much soccer to distract me from life without Saints football. We're getting close. Thomas, hit that intro.
Welcome to Saints Happy Hour podcast. We always have a source.
Dave remains quiet because he continues to search for that he can't find.
What did Nola Fredo say?
Yeah, try to get saved by Nola Fredo. That's a great strategy.
Now grab a drink and enjoy the show.
All right, everybody, welcome to another edition of Saints Happy Hour podcast. As always, we are presented to you by Ponchatoula Hard Hide Ponchatoula Strawberry Whiskey and Chilton County Peach Whiskey, voted best flavored whiskey of 2025 by Bev Test. I'm Ralph Marlboro, joined by Dave. Andrew's going to be here eventually. Kevin will not be here. He's either working or
fucking
chasing skirts. Who knows? Thanks everybody in the chat for joining us tonight. I see Schmingy, Nikolai, Jerry G, Jason Champagne, Hudak Golfer, Herb, BG Special, Oppenheimer, tons of people in the chat, guys. Thanks for joining us. We always appreciate it. On tonight's show, will the Saints win another Super Bowl before we all go to the big Superdome in the sky? We are going to have an adopted UDFA son draft rules meeting. We have some things to discuss. I think we need to amend the rules and possibly have a supplemental draft because we have new possible entrants. Andrew, if he would ever get here, is going to discuss why he is dominating us in the Florida Lee podcast series and why I'm so terrible at drafting it. He just wants to take a dump all over me. Plus, weekend story time involves
of the week
jewelry and a Derek Carr jersey. You want to stick around for that, plus your questions as always. Thomas, as always, if we reach $100 in donation, I'll drink something horrible the patrons have sent me this week. We got Smoky Mountain Sour Watermelon and Hennessy from last week.
Sour water. Hold on. Put the sour watermelon up to the screen there. Let me see this for a sec.
Yeah.
Smoky Mountains. Is it Smoky Mountains or Old Smoky?
Old Smoky. It's Old Smoky Tennessee Moonshine. Sorry.
Is it that you can't read, or is it that your eyes are bad?
Ooh,
yes, because one of them.
Yes.
I was going to say because one of them can be fixed easily, but honestly, both of them could be fixed easily if you put a little time.
I don't think it's too. It's too late. It's too late. Hooked on. It's too late for me. Hooked
I'm
on.
still not sure I
passed me by. No, but that's what we're gonna do. Thomas, how far are we away from Ralph's crippled run?
So as you can see, 149 is the donation streak. We can make it. I mean, you can guys make it big 150 tonight. 7 weeks to go. You can make it 6 tonight. And let's have a look at the big board. Oppenheimer and Schmengi are tied for most MVPs this offseason with 3 each. Schmengi won last week with 60. If you want to support Ralph's drinking habits like Schmengi, just type exclamation point donate in the chat. No donations so far, though.
And remember that the prize is you get to go to the Saints game in 2026 with me, which is amazing. You should do it. I mean, you get to sit with the Poors.
And you can hold Ralph's crippled hand.
you can hold my hairs, Andrew. So
fuck you,
yeah, and
George.
Dave, people have been clamoring for a Ralph /penis /medical update.
Oh yeah. Let's give the people what they want.
We start the show hard.
Start the show hard. Here's the thing. all my bodily fluids that come out of my body, they're looking pretty good, but I may have a groin issue. I gotta lay low and like make sure my groin is good to go for the run when we do it in 7 weeks. I don't want to be on IR. I don't want to.
You have to stop masturbating like Kevin.
Well, come on, Thomas.
Softly assumptive, Ralph.
Switch your internet, Andrew. Switch your internet.
Log the fuck off and log back in. Don't come back.
Switch the internet, man.
Switch your internet from the tin can to actual wireless internet. So here's where I want to start, Dave. The Saints optimism, it's running wild. I got Colin Cowherd saying the Saints are a lock to go over 7.5 wins. I got Nick Underhill writing like 5,000 words on Tyler Shuck and how he works 20 hours a day. He's either at the Saints facility or he's in the bed with his wife watching Rick and Morty cartoons. That's like literally all he's been doing all off season. So
is that something he tweeted? Is he a Rick and Morty fan?
I am reporting that he watches it like every night, and Nick Underhill didn't ask him a single Rick and Morty question, which is journalism malpractice. Like,
are you a
Tyler
Rick and
Shuck
Morty
was like,
fan?
yeah, my wife is addicted to cartoons. She's making me watch Family Guy, American Dad, and Rick and Morty, and he didn't ask a single question
divorce,
about
man.
Like, so journalism malpractice. But here's my thing, Dave. Optimism's running wild. It's been 16 years since Tracy Porter sealed the Saints Super Bowl title in February 2010. And with the United States looking great in the World Cup and people dreaming of seemingly impossible dream of the U.S. winning the World Cup, I ask you, Dave, will the Saints win another Lombardi trophy before you die?
This question is different for all of us because we're all going to die at different times. Me, maybe. Actually, no. I think you're going first, Ralph.
Yeah.
So probably. I think you have the least amount of time. We'll see what happens with this groin thing. I'm gonna go. I do think that. I feel like the odds have to be in our favor. I mean, let's think about this mathematically. I'm 45, 55, 65, 75. I'm gonna give myself to 85. So that's 40 years. And it took the Saints 44 years to win the first one.
So it's like 50-50 at best.
Yeah, it's close. But I'm gonna say now that they've done it once, it's like a half-life. So the next one is shorter because they know what they're doing now and they read the instructions and they kind of have a blueprint maybe. So yeah, I'd say I'm gonna go with yes. We will see another Saints Super Bowl.
Andrew, are you feeling good about the Saints winning another Super Bowl before you die?
No. I mean,
Jesus.
That begs the question. Then why are you even here? What are you doing here?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I enjoy the Saints. Regardless of the result of the season, it's like enjoyable for me to watch the Saints. So I don't it's not like win the Super Bowl or I'm out. Like I don't view it as that binary. I enjoy every Sunday. It's like a new story. But I don't know. I mean, they won like one Super Bowl in 40 years. So
44. Oh, well, no, that's not true. Actually, 44. My math is wrong. No, because they won Super Bowl 44, but the Saints didn't come around until when was the first Super Bowl?
67.
Oh, so they are the same age. Oh yeah, okay. So then never mind. Yeah. Took them 44 years.
See, I think you people are being way too pessimistic. I'm going to tell you this. The Saints,
I said they were going to win.
They're going to win 2 more Super Bowls. Not only are they going to win 2 more Super Bowls, they're going to win
how many?
2 more before Max graduates high school. He's 10. So they're going to win 2 in the next 8 years.
That's quite a hot take.
I'm telling you, they've got the guy. Like, I'm filled with hopium Nick's 4,000 words, even though he didn't ask the serious journalistic questions about Tyler Shough that everybody wanted answers. It's a great article. You should read it. But Andrew, I have great hope because Tyler Shough, he likes talking to Drew Brees. He's like, I got to have my schedule mapped out every day to the minute because you got to do all these things every day as the quarterback. And I just think like he clearly understands what it means to be the quarterback of the team. Like, you're the leader. You got to work the hardest. You got to like give up your life basically to be great at quarterback. He understands that. And okay, I just think that's like at least 60-70% of being a great quarterback. Like, you just gotta want it. And I think he has the drive. I think Kellen Moore's a great coach. I think they got a good defensive coordinator. And listen, they had so much bad luck between 2017 and 2020. They're due for some good luck. I just, it cycles back. It cycles back to them. And my optimism is based a little bit on Dave. And like, when you win one, I feel like that is so critical to, like, whenever I die, I'm like, well, the Saints did win at least one. So that gives me hope that they can win again. And listen, the Knicks just won. So like, if the Knicks can win, and who else won? Didn't somebody else win a title recently that hadn't won in like years and years? I forget. But
in the NHL, maybe?
No one cares about hockey. Indiana won in football. They've never won anything.
Oh, yeah.
So like, anything is possible. So
I mean, I didn't say it's impossible. I just said, like, I don't think, if I had to guess yes or no, my gut is no, but I'm not.
That's crazy. I can't believe you feel that way.
I mean, it happened once in 44 years. Like, they could barely win with Drew Brees. We literally had like the best quarterback of like the entire NFL over the last like fucking half century. We had like a top 3 quarterback ever, and we won one time. So, I think there's some things going against New Orleans. Like, it's a small market. I think that does make it a little bit tougher. But look, I think it's possible. I don't think it's impossible, but I think it would be really tough. And, I also like don't want to throw like cold water on the parade. Like, I'm excited about the team right now. I think they have the making of a potentially really good coaching staff. I think they're starting to build the right way. There is stepping stones that are like, you could see this progress to maybe being something successful. So I'm optimistic and excited about the direction. I mean, realistically, are we going to win a Super Bowl in the next 30 years? Like, that's only one team out of 32 gets that. It's really hard.
Are you planning on dying in 30 years?
I'm not planning on it, but,
listen, my father died at 64. So I might only have 14 years left. So, you never know. I like to think I got to get to 70 because that'll get max to 30 years old. So I got to get to 70 years old before I go in the cold ground. Here's the thing, Andrew. What if you don't believe that the Saints are going to win a Super Bowl before you die? What do you think is more likely? The Saints in the next decade get close to a Super Bowl, or the Pelicans become a functional NBA team?
I feel like the Pelicans,
who are
like,
they picking?
They are snake bitten. I feel like whatever the Pelicans do, it's terrible.
The draft is happening right now.
The Saints have good people. I think the Saints have a strong foundation in the building. I think they have smart people. I'm not saying that like Jeff Ireland and Randy Mueller and Mickey, like, I'm not saying they always get it right. Obviously, they've made some mistakes, but I think they genuinely have smart people in the building that, at least half the time, the decisions that they make are going to come out successful. So I'm generally like confident that this organization is able to turn it around. and turn this team into a winning team, win the division, make the playoffs, and have a puncher's chance. I mean, anyone in the NFL, like single elimination, you guys know how it works in the playoffs. Like it's, once you get in, like everyone has a chance. So I feel like that's the Saints in a nutshell. But like the Pelicans organization, I have zero faith. Like, I just feel like everything they do is wrong. Like, no matter what they do this offseason, the working assumption is that's the wrong decision. Yes.
It's wrong.
And
who's going to win a championship first? Saints or
Pelicans are never winning jack shit.
Sorry, Pelicans fans.
Jesus.
Yeah, okay. I mean, Dave, if I said to you, what would you be willing to sacrifice to get the Saints another Super Bowl?
Because I'm almost positive you asked this question last offseason, and I said I would give up your good arm.
Yes.
So I'm sticking with that. Nothing's changed. Status quo.
Yeah.
I'm still willing to give up
over the
your
last
good
20
arm.
years of us doing this podcast. How many times do you think Ralph has asked that question on the show?
Lots.
I'm still willing to give up your good arm for the Saints to win a Super Bowl. So
I've asked that question as many times as you asked the question before we hired Thomas. Is this audio going to get any better ever? People are saying the Carolina hadn't won a title in 20 years.
No, they're saying the Hurricanes are the ones who won they just won the Stanley Cup.
Oh, yeah, but no one cares. Like, no one cares about hockey.
Nobody is saying, you're just making shit up.
Say that to our Canadian friend Schmengi, man.
Schmengi, all Schmengi said was Carolina Hurricanes, and somehow you added your own context there and said that Schmengi is saying the Carolina Hurricanes have not won a title in a long time, and they just like you just make shit up. You just pull it out of thin air.
Listen, Dave,
say goodbye to all those Schmengi donations, man.
I'm just trying to get through.
Disrespecting hockey.
Every single week he loses it fortily. And
we'll get to that. That's a topic.
It's on the rundown, Andrew. I know you didn't read it, so you didn't know we were going to talk about it. But
we'll get to that. I'll tell you what's always on my rundown, and that's Hard Ponchatoula Strawberry Whiskey, which is a strawberry flavored whiskey blended with aged wheat whiskey, American light whiskey, Cocktail and Sons strawberry lemon syrup, fresh strawberries from Jonesdale Farm in Ponchatoula, Louisiana. It's 86 proof. The whiskey is blended and bottled at the Sugarfield Distillery in Gonzales, Louisiana. Don't forget to check out Bev Test Best Flavored Whiskey of 2025, Chilton County Peach Whiskey. It's amazing. I'm drinking it right now. You can pick up a bottle wherever fine spirits are sold in Louisiana, Mississippi, Texas, and Tennessee. To learn more and to find a location to get a bottle near you, go to www.hardhidewhiskies.com. Hardhide Ponchatoula Strawberry Whiskey supported the Saints Happy Hour all football season long, all off season long. So support the people who support the show. Grab a bottle of Hardhide Ponchatoula Strawberry Whiskey today. All right, so we have a bit of
maybe a quick donation update, Ralphie.
Yeah, give me a quick donation.
We had a one donation of 28.3 magical number from 6 feet over with the message, Ralph has lost his mind. 2 more titles. Drink yourself sober. Thanks, man, for the support.
It's mean. Just trying to have some optimism and fun in this song. Listen,
72 bucks away.
America can win 2 soccer games. Anything's possible.
Going back to the chat here, Schmengi is continuing the hockey talk here. He says he's going to send Ralph a Flames jersey. That's the Calgary Flames, which I can guarantee you, Schmengi, Ralph didn't know that and wouldn't have known that. And I love if it's
the
one of the
Atlanta
old
Flames.
Oh my God! And if I think it used to be actually, or somebody moved from Atlanta, but. Schmengi, if it's one of the old school Calgary Flames ones, the orange and the yellow gold ones, I'll take one of those. Those were sick ass jerseys. I used to love those jerseys in the 80s and 90s. So as somebody who 1 knows where Calgary is and 2 played hockey, I will please take a Calgary Flames
know
jersey.
about Calgary. When I used to care about hockey, they had the dude with the giant goatee, Marty McSorley, and they won the Stanley Cup.
Yeah. No,
I used to care about hockey.
The Flames? Oh yeah, they won. They did win one year. Was McSorley on that?
I used to be like huge.
I remember
Rangers.
McSorley. Well, I know that, but McSorley was on the Kings for McSorley was Gretzky's enforcer for years.
Oh wow!
Will won at least
There you go.
one.
Schmengi says. Yeah,
Whoa,
they'll get at least one.
Schmengi with a big one, Hondo. With a big fuck you, Ralphie.
So what should I drink,
Disrespecting
Dave?
hockey.
Old Smoky, or Tennessee?
150.
Old Smoky, yeah.
All right.
The Tennessee is
Thomas
like a
More
nice.
said weeks to go.
6 weeks to go.
Thomas
6
Morse.
weeks.
Shout out.
Thomas Morse did it.
Tyler
Right.
Shock.
Ooh, this kind of smells good, Dave. It smells like a candy apple.
Famous last words.
Yeah, well, it's sour watermelon flavored. So.
Ooh, that's true. I thought it was. You're right. It is that watermelon. Why does it smell like apple?
You're gonna regret this.
Just drink it. And we're instilling the new rule: you can't drink anything for a minute. You have to sit in it. No, you can't. You cannot watch this down. Start the clock.
No cherry Coke.
In fact,
Coke.
Thomas, this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're going to do from now on. We're getting rid of the puke meter. I've always wanted to get rid of the puke meter. We're getting rid of it. We're going to replace it with a timer, a 1 minute timer that can go down, and that's what we're going to do from now on.
Puke timer.
There you go.
I can't drink. That tasted like cactus smells. Oh,
What's the meter?
I will accept the timer as a replacement for the puke meter if and only if it's called the timer of the week. That's the only way I'll accept it.
the timer of the week.
I will oblige. I will oblige.
The timer of the week, by the way, you can sponsor it. Just slide into my DMs. You could sponsor the timer of the week if you're so inclined. Man, this thing about not
can
being
you
able to,
sponsor the Flu de Lis segment?
people can sponsor whatever they want.
We'll slap a name on anything. What do we care? Shit.
Dude, this no being able to drink delicious hard high to wash out the taste of these shots. Oh, this is the minute up. Can I? Oh
No.
God. All right. So our next topic, the Saints' recent signing of UFL kicker Tanner Brown has sent this year's adopted UDFA son draft into a tailspin. We've been arguing about it on the group chat. The patrons, I asked them, they've been arguing about it on Discord.
I didn't see
so here's the thing. I feel like Tanner Brown should be eligible for the 2026 adopted UDFA son draft, or we should have a supplemental draft where if you really want Tanner Brown, you can take him, but you have to do something incredibly stupid all year long. And maybe the patrons can help us decide what that is. And because here's my thing, Andrew. I think it would be really funny if somebody believed in Tanner Brown so much that you took him and then you had to wear like a Derek Carr jersey every single week for the whole season. And he was really bad. That would be hilarious. So like I'm not opposed to being able to pick Tanner Brown. I just think you have to risk humiliation if you want to take it.
I am adamantly against him being eligible for our UDFA draft. Like he had two other NFL team contracts. This is his third NFL team. I know that he didn't play for those teams, but like the whole point of UDFA is that you're a rookie and this is your first time in the league on your first team. So yeah, I don't think he's eligible. And I'll take it a step further. Like, I think that should be true regardless of what teams you signed contracts with. The fact that he was on the freaking Falcons, like, that like no Falcon. I don't care if he signed a contract and he was with them for 1 minute. I'm sorry, but you forfeit the right to be in our fun competition when you consummated a relationship with the Atlanta Falcons. I'm sorry, you're not allowed to be in our fun game. Sorry.
I will look, when this was first
that he can't get that stink off of him. I'm not saying that like maybe he has a good career, he wins the kicker battle, he makes so many kicks that he makes a Pro Bowl and he's an instrumental player for the Saints. He bangs in a 67-yard field goal. I'm not saying he can't wash the stink off and win me over, But I'm sorry, you don't get entry into what I consider to be the greatest competition that the world has ever seen. You don't get that luxury, buddy.
Says the guy who wins it every goddamn year.
That's right.
Look, Andrew, I got to admit, I am inclined to agree with you. I think even more than the arguments you just laid out before us here today was the one you made on the group text message, which was the fact that any player that's eligible for this contest has to have been signed by the Saints and only by the Saints, and should not have had a contract with any other team. Like the guys that we're picking are all. We're getting, the point of this is to get them raw, like to get them when they're
get them raw. That sounded erotic.
Yeah, cook that. When they're in their infancy stage, this guy's got 2 mortgages and an ex-wife at this point, as far as an NFL career is concerned. Now, that being said, all of that being said, my initial reaction also when we were talking about this in the group message was, after I learned that this is his 3rd NFL team, if Ralph wants to go, or I assumed it was Ralph because he had mentioned it, if Ralph wants to go and pick a guy who couldn't catch on with 2 other NFL teams, one including the Falcons, and hang himself with his own rope, by all means, go ahead. Like, go, and in addition to that, have to do something silly or stupid or embarrassing for the right to lose the contest. I kind of say, you know what? It's against the rules. It would be against the rules. It would be maybe against the spirit of it. But could we have a little fun with this? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. So I don't know.
I'm like right now, Dave. You sound like the NCAA. Like, rules are what separates us from the animals, and like this whole like. Oh yeah, now with NIL, like just transfer when you want. You can go to this team and then just transfer. Oh, you didn't get in the starting lineup. That's fine. Just transfer and go to another team. And you had a good year and you were on a bad team. Go ahead and transfer. Go to a better team and you can make more money too. Like, and you can play in college football for a 7th year. Yeah, you want an 8th year? Go for it. Yeah, you don't ever have to come back you don't have to go to the NFL. Just keep making money in college. So, like, I'm sorry, but this isn't the NCAA. Like, we have to maintain some purity, some ethics, some morality. This, again, I go back to this competition is storied. This competition has, it's been around for a while now. Some of the legends that have won this competition, some of the dynasties, this stands
like
for
myself.
something.
The sun never sets on the Jewish Empire.
I won't have this poisoned. I won't have this insulted by the bending of rules that has poisoned college football and college sports. Like, no, I won't allow it. I'm sorry.
Counterpoint, you drafted a dude who was in jail.
And he still won. So you're making his point for him, and you're lifting him up on a higher pedestal than he already puts his goddamn self on. Now, to that point, Andrew, as somebody who has won this contest and, dare I say, dominated, I dare not, but as somebody who's won this contest many times, I would think you wouldn't be scared about Ralph picking this guy. I would, unless of course, that is, are you nervous? Does this guy? Are you nervous that Ralph might take this guy and dethrone you?
If you told me that it was legal to take this guy, and you told me that
which it's not, which you're not saying,
he would be, and you told me that he would be available when I'm picking, and you guaranteed me that I would win if I selected him, I still wouldn't take him. I would rather lose than win with an Atlanta Falcon.
Well.
I hear that, but wouldn't it be funny if, like, I had to wear a Derek Carr jersey all year long, or Kevin drafted him and we made Kevin clean up his table behind him every week on the show? Like, wouldn't that be fun?
Is he really an Atlanta Falcon? Did he ever play? Did he ever play?
He was in training camp with them. I'm gonna put my foot down and I'm gonna go full Kevin with Adrian Peterson here. If you allow this to go, Ralph, like if you allow this to stand, then I recuse myself from the competition. I will not participate.
Wait.
I will not participate
Andrew. Don't threaten
in a competition. If you're not going to be in the competition, game of the UDFA draft and insult its integrity, I cannot, in good and moral
See,
standing.
now you
can't
put me in the awkward position of I was going to put it to a vote, but Andrew, now I'm scared that if I vote for it, Dave might vote to have him also in the draft because he wants you to not participate so he can win. So now I have to vote no.
You think removing the guy that wins this contest every year is a punishment? What planet are you from, Juge? Jesus Christ! Wait a minute. Did this guy lose out to Young Hui Koo in training camp?
Yeah. Well, it was 24, so yeah, it would have been Young Hui Koo.
Yeah. I mean,
well, we can put it to look. At the end of the day, I'll be honest with you. At the end of the day, I would vote with Andrew. This guy is not eligible. He's not. So you got to be. It's got to come from our undrafted. Here's how. This is how.
The cooler heads are prevailing.
No, they're perfect. Well, it's content. I had to, come on. I couldn't just say, I agree with you, Andrew. Next topic. No. Here's the rule. To be eligible to be picked in this contest as an undrafted free agent, you have to be in that NewOrleansSaints.com summary article after they sign everybody. Your name has to be in that list when they announce all the undrafted free agent signings and they give you a little paragraph about everybody. Those are the only people that are eligible for this contest.
Well, then David Harris wouldn't
I'm
be
pretty
eligible.
sure we have violated that with. Did you win with Hayball, Dave, or who was the punter that you won with?
No, I think as long as they're a rookie, it's fine.
Yeah, I
agree. I'm pretty sure they signed Hayball like later. Like a week later, and he wasn't on that initial list. And
hey, look, I don't care that I won.
I think as long as you were undrafted and it's your first NFL contract, I think it's fine. Yeah.
And this year we have a lot of unique options. We don't need the kicker, but it would have been interesting because it would have been interesting to me to have him eligible and to see how strongly somebody would have believed in him to potentially humiliate themselves every single week.
Yeah.
His name's Tanner.
As an
Has there ever been a good
Dave,
Tanner in the NFL?
Like as an example, Andy Tanner. As an example.
also, I rest my case.
Yeah. I would, as an example, I would say like the beer man, like Michael Lewis, who never played in the NFL. He was like a 30-year-old beer truck driver, and then he shows up to a tryout and he's super fast, and the Saints give him a contract. That would be a scenario where I think he would be eligible. He's undrafted. He's a rookie.
Yeah. Right.
So yeah.
By the way, this question just came to my mind. If we were doing this podcast back then when Beer Man was around and we were doing this contest, and somebody picked Beer Man, obviously they win that year. Is that enough? Is picking Beer Man for the season, is that worth like 3 years of Andrew? I don't know.
Like I want to say like Michael Lewis. Did he break out his first year, or did he like stay on the practice squad for a year?
Yeah, you might be right about that. He might not have broken out his first year.
I think he broke out his first year.
Yeah, 2002, 2003, 2004. So I feel like his first, like he had 1 year where he struggled. It might have been in 2000. He had 1 year where he like really struggled, like catching the punts and the kicks, and they didn't cut him because they were like, he can be awesome, but we got to teach him how to do it. But I may be misremembering that because it's like 25 years ago. All right, so the only thing that Andrew dominates more than the UDFA Sun Draft is the Fleur de Lis podcast poll.
It's so fucking annoying. I'm getting all pissed off all over again.
Andrew, you wanted to.
The sun never sets on the Jewish Empire.
You wanted to explain your dominance or gloat or make fun of me. You wanted to
your dominance.
So the floor is yours.
Mansplaining.
Yeah, I gotta say, guys. I mean, it's every competition. Every once in a blue moon. Dave will pull a rabbit out of his hat.
Except for the game predictions when you choked it this season.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because you have all sorts of dumb rules, Thomas. But
to rig it.
every once in a while, Dave will pull a rabbit out of his hat. But for the most part, Kevin and Ralph are totally useless. And I basically, every competition you put in front of me, I embarrass these guys. I win. And I got to tell you guys, like, I live in Charlottesville, Virginia, right? It's a college town. It's educated. Lots of smart people here. And, it's rare that I go anywhere, be it like a business meeting or even like a bar or someone's house, where I feel like I'm the smartest person in the room. This is a rare occurrence. I got to tell you, I've been on this podcast for years now, and I really appreciate it because, to quote Chris Farley, I feel like in the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king. That's kind of how I feel. I come here, and it's a huge boost in my ego. It like really helps me because I go to the outside world, right? And I go into these circles, and I start to think maybe I'm dumb. Maybe I'm not cut out for this. Maybe I should go somewhere else to a smaller pond, right, where I can be a bigger fish. And maybe I'm just, something's wrong with me. But then I come to this show and I realize I'm brilliant amongst this crew. This has done wonders for my psyche, for my morale, for my self-confidence. I just want to thank you guys for being so pathetic that I can win so consistently, and it's beautiful. So, yeah, I look forward to the next stupid competition that you make up or create. I look forward to dominating all three of you. Kevin's not even here tonight to defend himself, but I look forward to embarrassing him all the same next time he competes. And, feels good to be a winner.
Let's
I have nothing to say because I know the one that we recorded last week that hasn't even aired yet. There's a lot of shame for me personally with that one. So I don't know what to say.
Well, for all of us, really. But and to that point, Ralph, and I won't give anything away, but I don't know if that was really enough. I don't know if he's running away with it next week. We'll see. But going back to the previous weeks and past weeks, especially last week, I'm changing. I have to change my philosophy in this Ford Elite thing because
oh wow, I'm glad you're finally coming around to this isn't working.
Well, it's
I need
obnoxious.
to change my strategy. It only took 20 years of me handing your ass to you for you to figure out that you need a new plan.
Well, I'm talking specifically about Ford Lee, and this is obnoxious because you're getting you dominated in the Twitter vote, like 60% of the Twitter vote, and your top pick was The Water Boy. Okay, I have like 3 Oscar fucking winning Best Pictures on my goddamn list, and I fucking crickets. Like, what the fuck is going on? You have figured it out because you realize our listeners are idiots. And the people that follow us on social media are stupid, and you dumb it down, and you
takes one to know one.
You dumb it down.
He gives the people what they want. He picks movies people like.
Lowest common denominator, and it's ridiculous. It's totally ridiculous.
Yeah, you guys outsmart yourselves. I'm a man of the people.
Yeah. It's, the only thing
you're complaining about Waterboy. You're complaining about Waterboy, but where I really dropped the hammer was Princess and the Frog. When I did it was over. God. It was over.
I didn't shit. I forgot to send
Tiana in my corner. You had no shot, Dave. None.
Facebook. That was the equivalent of a Deuce McAllister running through the Eagles in 2006 in the playoffs. Like the Princess and the Frog. It was just like, I'm just going to carry all of you people into the end zone and spike the football on you. It was incredible. And people in Facebook were like, Princess, like they ate that up. Like,
yeah, and to be fair, look, I was worried about that. I think I even mentioned it when we were doing the show. I was like, I joked and I said, "Oh, you're going to get all of our young all of our 13-year-old girl listeners to vote for you with that." But what I thought was funny was that I went up on Facebook and you had, Facebook gets the most comments, I feel like, but there's no way to put the thing. But I was laughing my ass off because we had this guy Gary Spear who his profile picture, he looks like he's, he rides a Harley. He's got a big gray beard. It looks like he's got a backwards Saints hat on. This is the last guy. This is like the last, if this picture is real and he's not a Russian bot. But this is the last guy that you would ever expect to say, and I quote, "The princess and the frog
that was
beats all
me.
the rest." Could you please stop fucking interrupting me? Jesus fucking Christ. I'm in the middle of fucking reading the guy's comment and you're interrupting me. Holy fuck.
Suck on this.
It's ruined.
Bitch.
You ruined it. You fucking ruined it, Tom. Moving on.
No, I was going to say, people
Hey, by the way,
love-
Oppenheimer in the chat, people hate Tulane stands. Dave.
Well, Oppenheimer, the story of the week, you just might want to mute it.
Buckle up. Yes. Yeah, buckle up, Oppenheimer.
It's drenched in Tulane Greenway.
Yeah, you're going to love this, Oppenheimer.
But I was going to say, the For Delete podcast, like, clearly people love talking about it. They love arguing about it on Facebook. And for a summer podcast, I looked at this, Dave, and I didn't want to give you. I thought about not saying this because you're just going to take so much credit for it forever. Our summer traffic from this summer to last summer, when you compare the Monday podcast, Andrew, we're up 75% listenership.
Hey, by the way, Ralph, I've been trying to sneak an off-topic podcast during the off-season for like ages, and they just mentioned it once, and
First of all, I didn't even come up with this idea.
I know, yeah.
I stole it, so
you borrowed it.
I did borrow it. I mean, the only thing I did was...
What do you mean we invented it, man? They stole it from us.
Right. I've been wanting to do it for years. I just could never come up with... It was all about the name. I just could never come up with a good name. And then AI finally gave me one that I was like, okay, I like that. I'll go with that.
Yeah. So anyway,
AI fucked up because there's no of the week in the name.
We could have
just added that ourselves.
Dave, we've got to get it together.
Of the week.
Andrew's going to win the double, as they say in European soccer. He's going to win the For Delete summer, and then he's going to win the UDFA Sun competition because he always wins that. He might win the treble if he wins the prediction contest. We have to stop.
I'm basically the PSG of this podcast.
You are. It's disgusting. So
beautiful.
Sponsored by the Saudis.
Thomas, give us a quick donation update before we get to the mailbag.
All right, so we are about $30 away from second drink, not that much.
Oh, wow.
And we had one new donation from Who That Golfer, a super chat, $20 with the message, "I feel humbled for Ralph and Dave." I think that was during Andrew's gloating.
We're only $32 away from another shot for Ralph.
Hennessy. So, Thomas, before we get to the mailbag, I want to remind people, Saints Happy Hour viewer questions are brought to you by Hard Hide Ponchatoula Strawberry Whiskey and Bev Test's Best Flavored Whiskey of 2025, Chilton County Peach Whiskey. You can pick up a bottle of this fine spirit wherever fine spirits are sold in Louisiana, Mississippi, Texas, and Tennessee. To learn more and to find a location to get a bottle near you, go to www.hardhidewhiskies.com. Thomas, play Take It to the Top. Thomas, did people send in enough questions this week? Did we get audio questions? Did they follow Dave's instructions?
For the audio questions, no, not people, but one person sent me 3 questions via DM.
Must be Saints Rabbit?
Yeah. That's a good guess. So 3 questions from Saints Rabbit. And even more questions for the mailbag, which you're going to record after with Kevin, possibly.
Yep.
Let me switch the graphic.
Hit us. Yep. There you go. You can call. You don't just have to DM us on on Discord. You can call 832-779-3820. As Dave has said, put it in your phone And that way you have it. You have a question pops in your head. You can just call up. Or during the year when we do when the hotline returns and when you want to rant and rave about the Saints game, you'll have it in your phone. Boom, done. So 832-779-3820. Thomas, what's first up?
This is gonna be chaos during the season when some people are asking questions and some people are fucking ranting. It's gonna be spicy. All right, first question from Saints Rabbits. A short one, if I remember correctly. Oppenheimer in the chat, Dave ruined the question segment. Dave ruins everything, man. For the fucking tooling, guys. All right.
Axe.
Question for Ralph. Which would be easier for you to do? Say something nice about Bobby Hebert as a player, or eat at Bobby Hebert's restaurant?
Oh, this is tough. This is tough. I have eaten at Bobby Hebert's restaurant. It wasn't. Max, what did you have at Bobby Hebert's? Did you have anything good? I don't. It was very not memorable to me. Like I don't remember. So it wasn't like good. He had a cheeseburger. Thumbs up or thumbs down? It was pretty good. So there you go.
When was this? He remembers this? When was this?
I mean, we went. How would I say the last time we went?
Get Max in front of the microphone.
You got Acme Oyster House across the street. Like, why would you ever go to Bobby Hebert's?
I mean, not totally across the street, but I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I probably didn't make the decision, and I forgot to take a picture with the giant Bobby Hebert cutout. I could have given it the bird, and we could have had a new emoji for the podcast, but I forgot. I would say this: it would probably be harder. I'd be more likely to eat at Bobby Hebert's restaurant than say something nice about him. The older I get, the more I dislike him. And I'll give you an example. Me and Kevin recorded a mailbag that will run this Friday, and we got to talking about, or maybe it was the last one. No, it was the last mailbag. We got talking about like our first Saints memory, and Kevin was talking about the Saints-Vikings playoff game and how that was one of his first vivid memories of the Saints. And he went to the stats, and Bobby Hebert was like 9 of 20 with like 2 picks and a fumble. It was dreadful. He was dreadful in every playoff game, and it just, the older I get, the more I hate him. So I'm much more likely to eat at his restaurant than say something nice.
I will never forget T-Bob Hebert once being asked about our show and saying, "Yeah, they do a good job. I just wish Ralph wouldn't hate on my dad so much."
That's right.
I'll never forget that. So I think I'm assuming if his son knows, I'm assuming Bobby knows how much you hate him too.
And Bobby probably doesn't care.
We need to have.
I wouldn't say. I don't know if I agree with that statement.
I need to text Mincy and get T-Bob on the show, and then he can yell at
that's someone you know personally and are friendly with, and you can't even get his name correct.
That's right. I'm a terrible person.
Mitzi. He turned her into like a I don't know. Anyway,
did he confuse Ben Mintz with his cat?
He probably did. Yeah, I smashed them up.
Minxie
and Mincy. It's very difficult.
Jinxie cat, where are you?
What's next, Thomas?
Wait. What? No. Wait. I had. Oh, that's what I wanted to ask you. So let me ask you a question, Ralph. I don't know if you've ever talked about this, but so is it the fact that like Bobby Hebert is now like the father, the quote unquote father of Who Dat Nation, and on the radio all the time, like, does that annoy you? Even is like every morning you wake up or every time you turn on WWE, you're like, I can't believe this is the guy. Like, he wasn't even a good quarterback for us. Why is he now the guy that gives his opinions every day and we have to listen to?
It's not that. I was actually Bobby Hebert when they hired him. I was his first producer.
And arguably he's not even really good at being on the radio. Being honest with you.
But here's my thing, Dave, is Bobby Hebert is not even a top 4 quarterback in Saints history. And fans treat him like he is, and he carries himself like he was really good and was like a very good quarterback. Maybe in the USFL, the the UFL or the what was it? What was the league? I get him. Yeah,
USFL.
maybe that one because he won a title. But with the Saints, he was the reason they didn't win a playoff game. Not Carl Smith, not Jim Mora, Bobby Hebert. And that bothers me more. Like if he was like, I was a terrible quarterback, ha ha ha, like Dan Orlovsky or some of these other quarterbacks that are on TV, they know they were not good and they admit it. If he would admit it, I would probably be more okay with it.
Also just where he went after the Saints, who he signed with.
Yeah, he went to Atlanta.
Yeah,
which
he's a Falcon.
I mean, yeah, Andrew won't draft
season of his career with the Falcons.
Andrew won't pick a UDFA. Andrew will drop out of the entire contest if somebody's allowed to pick a guy who was on the Falcons. So for Bobby Hebert to go to the Falcons after his career, I don't know how you can reconcile.
The only thing I will say for Bobby is I remember when I was producing one of his show one time and he was talking before the show and somebody was asking him something and he brought up the Eagles game and he said, quote unquote, that was the worst fucking game of my fucking life. So deep down he knows. Thomas, what's next?
All right, before the next question, I saw an interesting message from Japanese Hercules in the chat. For the Lee suggestion, best Saints Hall of Pretty Good player. They cannot be inductees of Saints Hall of Fame.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I like this a lot. Charlie Clemens is like off the top of my head. That's one that's probably in the conversation.
Teddy.
Yeah.
Who else, Andrew? Let me write these down. Go ahead. Who else you got?
Willie Whitehead.
Thank you.
Willie
okay, writing this
that's
down.
a good one. Wesley
Whitehead.
Walls. Is Wesley Walls in the Saints Hall of Fame?
Okay.
No.
Yeah, let's just do it right now. What the fuck? I mean, you're giving them all away. What the hell? Jesus fucking
Quinn
Christ!
Early,
What the fuck is
like,
wrong with
I don't know
you?
that that's a. I don't know that
Stop
that's a.
talking. Stop fucking talking.
Quinn Early is in the Saints Hall of Fame, right?
I don't know.
This is like God. If
Here's
Ralph, if you murdered somebody and the cops arrested you, you would just be like, oh yeah, I'll talk to you.
Write these down. Write these down, Dave. Heath Schuler, Billy Joe Tolliver.
Right. There you go.
Yeah. Brandon Browner.
Yeah.
Sean Knight. Reggie Freeman.
Ted Gregory.
Yeah. Any Hazlitt linebacker. Thomas, what's next?
All right, next question from Saints Rabbit. Pay attention.
Question. In response to whatever person deemed Country Roads our fans' theme song for the World Cup, and up to y'all to speak to whether that's cool or lame, I guess. What would you choose if you could pick a song for the American team? And to make it Saints related, what would be a new Dome song that y'all would pick to get the crowd riled? And something to update, stand up and get crunked and all that.
Well, first question, every goddamn red-blooded American knows Lee Greenwood, proud to be an American, should be the goddamn national anthem.
America, fuck yeah.
I would say for the soccer song, it should be James Brown's "Living in America." Should be.
Yeah, I gotta say I'm with you on this question. I like Country Roads. First of all, I feel like it got really big by Europeans being really into it for the NFL game overseas. I feel like whenever we had the NFL games in Europe, that would get played at halftime. And the entire stadium. So I feel like that's a song that Europeans romanticize about the U.S. And somehow that's like infiltrated to where now it's like an anthem for us too. It's the most like ridiculous thing. Like at what point did West Virginia become cool?
Yeah.
It's never been cool. Like it's never been symbolic of America or as like something that we stand on as a country. Like, like when I think of like, what are the greatest things about this nation that I live in? Like West Virginia is at the bottom of the freaking list in terms of what I would say is cool. So yeah, I mean the song is whatever. The fact that it's become an anthem is terrible. I mean, literally pick anything else. Pick a Lady Gaga song. I don't even know if she's American. I would prefer that to Country Roads.
That's right.
Yeah, Lady
like
Gaga's from Manhattan.
At least Country Road is American, and we're not stealing something from the Europeans. But as Andrew just explained,
That's true.
we kind of are, because they took Country Road and we're playing it during NFL games. Like, I just wish American soccer culture, instead of trying to copy the Europeans and do stuff that they're good at and we're not, like, do our own stuff. So
Lady Gaga
Lady Gaga
went to Sacred Heart in Manhattan. Fun fact, which is a sister school of my daughter's school. She also goes to a Sacred Heart.
Here's the thing: the update to get crunk. There's only one answer: getting shucked tonight. I mean, like, it's that's the answer. Like, I mean, do you think
they would ever play that in the Dome? Do you think they would ever play that in the Dome?
Dude, I think they would. I think Dave, I think if the Saints start 3-0, they'll play it.
I think we should start
Casanova at the end of the game. They'll play Get tonight.
I know that.
Did you guys see during the draft my buddy John from France? He was like the international fan of the year or whatever.
Yeah.
I've been. That's the French Saints podcast that I went on and spoke French on. John, like he was able to announce on the microphone the Saints pick, and he just goes, "That baby, we're getting shucked tonight," and like, he literally said it on the mic in front of everyone. It was incredible. It was so good.
Yeah.
No, I know we're our reach is far and wide here at this podcast, and we get invited to the facility all the time, and we've got a certificate of Drew Brees' passing record in the background there behind Ralph. So I think we need to get this started.
Lots
get it out there.
Accepted invitations to come on the show.
Sure. So I think we need to get it out there. If you're listening, whoever, actually, I do know one of the guys who's in charge of the in-game, whatever stuff. And we need to get shucked tonight. We're getting shucked tonight. That needs to be played in the Dome.
He's the DJ
during Saints games.
Lock it in. It's gonna.
No. He makes sure everything goes off on time and make sure everybody's where they need to be. Yeah,
I think. The thing is, and Andrew, you can vouch for this, like, Sean Payton was an absolute lunatic about everything. So he cared about, like, what they played and the smoke machine and single.
The Lion King. Come on, that was.
I'm not sure Kellen Moore is that much of a dictator. I think if the Saints wanted to play Get Shucked tonight, I think they can. It can happen. Like, I don't think anybody will stop it.
Right.
Yeah. So, Thomas, what's the last question you got?
All right. Last one, the longest one also.
Oh.
From Saints Rabbit.
First of all, with the movies that y'all chose for the Ford de Lis, I can't believe no one chose Pretty Baby, the Brooke Shields prostitute vehicle that takes place in the early 20s, or Arachnoquake with Edward Furlong, about spiders causing earthquakes in caves underneath New Orleans. I mean, come on, guys. But anyway, jokes aside, going to the movies, not necessarily from the list that y'all created, but what are actual movies that take place in Louisiana that y'all like? Like, do you have a favorite amongst those? I don't think y'all actually mentioned anything like that. And, and kind of shame for not saying Home Team either. I felt like that one got completely overlooked. Not that it's a good movie, but come on, Saints. All right. Anyway, love you guys.
A lot of good. Tightrope's a cool Clint Eastwood movie.
I did not think about Home Team, and honestly, that probably would have gotten you more fucking votes than you already got, because they would have loved that. That Edward Furlong, I never heard of that. That sounds like something that Saints Rabbit actually worked on, because I know Saints Rabbit, he works in the film industry, and so I'm thinking that's how he's aware of that one. Look, move on. I said this on the Discord.
Jason Champagne from the 3-point line takes us over the edge with 2 donations of over.
Can you pull up the puke meter? This might be the last time we see the puke meter.
This is the last puke meter.
Milk this.
I can do that.
Here's the.
Make sure you give us a score here, Ralph.
What's your final score?
Max said it looks like a vape.
You're gonna drink in front of Max?
He
Yeah,
always
Max,
should
you
be
can't come on camera because you're buck ass naked just out the shower.
Whoa, that's
What?
some alcoholic behavior.
What is going on?
In the
Here we go.
meantime, let me read the Jason Champagne's donation messages.
All right.
You can drink.
In the
man.
meantime, that means you drink and he talks. Jesus Christ.
Jason Champagne said, pour one out for the almost Saints Hall of Famers, and the second one in honor of our first playoff season. Thanks, Jason.
All right, what's the score, Ralph? Don't you dare take a chaser. Don't you dare.
I'm not a Hennessy guy. Like, I just don't get
Hennessy
it.
was good.
It's an 8. I don't understand it.
All right.
I don't.
All right.
So
Hennessy.
I really like the Pelican Brief. I remember seeing that, and that was a favorite. I mean, we were in a debate about whether we missed one by text. The Green Mile. I don't know. I know it wasn't shot in Louisiana, but it was in a hypothetical prison in Louisiana that doesn't actually exist. So,
and it's on every day somewhere.
yeah, so like that's kind of questionable. But the story is loosely set somewhere in a fictitious city in Louisiana. So, but The Green Mile is a great freaking movie.
The Green Mile would be miles ahead of every movie that was in the competition, I think.
And I totally forgot this movie, and it's a really good movie. Diego Unchained is a really
Django. Diego.
That's the Spanish version.
Oh my god! I mean, that is just
It's on Univision.
of all things Ralph has botched. That maybe tops the list.
Whoa! Ralph just took a drink.
Embarrassing thing that's come out of your mouth this week.
Diego Unchained.
Diego.
Django.
No, he didn't say Django. I thought he said Diego.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Diego Unchained.
He plays center mid for the Mexican national team.
That's like the Spanish version of Django.
Herb says Ralph can't say any movie right. Fair.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I already said this. I actually responded directly to Saints Rabbit and said this on the Discord. I know the Big Easy gets a lot of flack for the accents or whatever, but that's kind of like a guilty pleasure for me. Like if the Big Easy's on TV, I'm going to sit there and watch it. I kind of enjoy it. Honestly, and I've said this before, I think years ago, when I used to have a TiVo, you used to be able to set the TiVo where it would record anything that had New Orleans in the title or the description. And so I used to see all kinds of random shit, because random stuff would come on at 2 or 3 in the morning or whatever, movies like Hard Target, or, the movie that he was talking about with Brooke Shields where she's the prostitute or whatever. That was like one of Brooke Shields' first movies. But so I'm trying to think of what else in that list I like. Honestly, half the movies that I picked, I've never watched Dead Man Walking all the way through. I've never seen.
You don't watch. You just saw The Godfather like 5 minutes ago. You don't watch.
Fair,
movies.
like nobody's. That's true. Nobody was expect. You guys weren't expecting me to have seen these movies, were you?
No.
Okay.
I will say, and this isn't a movie, this is a show, but I was big. Treme is amazing. Yeah, and Your Honor is a great show too. Your Honor is super solid.
Yes.
But
is that coming back or is it done?
I think it's done.
Okay. I
hope it comes back.
I always thought that there was like another season.
But I will say, like, old school, like, I loved Quantum Leap. I was a huge Quantum Leap guy, and CSI New Orleans has ruined Scott Bakula for me. CSI New Orleans is so. I tried. I wanted to love it. I wanted to like it, and the accents are so bad. The attempted nods at New Orleans culture. It is so painful. It has ruined Scott Bakula for me.
Yeah.
Also, Deja Vu. Nobody picked it. It was on my list, but nobody picked it. But that's a movie that I'll sit down and I like that. It's kind of cheesy, but I kind of like it.
So that was a really fun episode. People had very strong opinions about the Louisiana movie. So, like I said, put your topics in
for the win.
Put your Fleur de Lis topic ideas in the Discord, in the chat here, and we'll get to them. We got. I think me and Dave said we had 4 or 5 more episodes of Fleur de Lis until training camp starts. Thanks for the mailbag, guys. Thomas, before we get, well, you can do the recap, the donation recap at the end of the show. It's time for weekend story time.
Almost, Ralph. Almost. You almost fucked up.
Almost. Weekend story time of the week. Dave, do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
You can go first. You can go.
I'll go first. So anyway, mine's real quick. During the World Cup, they have World Cup games in Atlanta in the Megatron's Butthole Stadium. And Saudi Arabia, their team nickname is the Eagle. I mean, I'm sorry. I am drunk as the Saudi Arabia's team nickname is the Falcons.
Do you know why that is?
And I have no idea.
I do.
But what I do know, Dave, is the Falcons played on Sunday in the Mercedes-Benz Megatron's Butthole, and they got destroyed 4-0. So football's almost here because the Falcons, even in the World Cup, are getting destroyed in Atlanta. And that's my weekend story time of the week.
Didn't know where to show it.
Not much, but it was fun. It was fun. Atlanta fans were DMing me, being very mean.
Oh, please stop. I love that text when you sent it. That was high quality, grade A content there. I even sent that to some of my other friends and stole it. So thank you for that. So 2 things. One, I'm almost positive that they're the Falcons because in Saudi Arabia and the Middle East, they're huge into falconry. And like I've seen photos where like they get like plane, they fly with the Falcons, like they take the Falcons through airports and they take them on the planes and shit like that. Like it's a big freaking deal.
No, you're right.
I'm sorry. Do you need to take that, Ralph? Or
no?
Okay. And by the way, there's also an esports organization from Saudi Arabia that's called.
No, because I remember Dave Chappelle did his like stand-up special in Saudi Arabia, and he came out with like a falcon, I think.
Oh yeah, there you go.
During the show.
The second point was when we talked about this in the group chat because I said, wait a minute, if Saudi Arabia is the Falcons, what are we? Like I've never known us to have a mascot on the soccer team.
Eagles.
And no, apparently, I don't know. Kevin, who's not here tonight, sent us a picture and a tweet, and apparently it's like a dog. What was the dog's name? The dog had a name.
Yeah. Really? I thought it was like Uncle Sam's Army or something.
It should be something way cooler than what the hell it was, or whatever the hell that Kevin sent us. What the heck was it?
All these other countries have like really cool stuff in America. We need to pick up our
Instagram post,
but it won't matter. America's winning
inspired. Oh, that's right. He's called Banner. Inspired. This is from the U.S. The official U.S.
Bruce Banner
from the official U.S. soccer team. Yeah, I'm assuming
that's lame.
Inspired by our country's national anthem, we are excited to announce our mascot's name. Introducing Banner.
That is lame as
back
fuck.
in December 25. I got to admit, the Falcons are kicking our ass in this department. So
So what is your weekend story time, Dave?
I got a few. I'm going to get through some of the shorter ones first. It didn't seem that anybody noticed on this podcast, but I changed the intro in our little rundown, and I changed the wording on our whiskey sponsorship thing because it always annoyed me that it said Bev Test Bests, and I knew Ralph had a problem with that.
I noticed that. I thought Ralph changed it. I thought Ralph changed it.
Ralph is not that smart. That's ridiculous.
He's right.
So anyway, if any astute listeners out there caught that, you're welcome. Also, I don't know if anybody saw. I saw it when we were driving to Mississippi on the way back to pick my daughter up from camp. We drove by the Superdome. They got the pressure washers out there. It's that time of year again.
That's right. They're cleaning the roof.
The videos do not do it justice. Like you got to actually drive by and see it. They look like ants on that on that roof. I can't believe they get people to go up there. I don't know what they pay those people, but it's not enough. Wait,
if they fall down, they pay them zero, man.
I'm assuming that they're like wired up there, and so
They're strapped in.
Yeah.
When I was a kid,
and then
when I was in college, my dad owned a cell phone tower, and he paid a Loyola Law School student. He paid him $1,200 every 2 years to change the lights on the tower, the 660-foot tower.
Was that Saul Goodman?
Yeah.
Was his name Saul Goodman?
No.
And I wanted to talk about this with, I started watching DTF St. Louis, which is on, I think, Apple TV, maybe. And despite the name, it has nothing to do with Kevin. But so far, I'm like, I'm 3 episodes in, and I'm enjoying it. So I'm going to recommend it to Kevin. But my real Oppenheimer, get ready, gird your loins, Oppenheimer. Whoa. But my real story time is really it's more show and tell. Last week, I was able to pick up this is probably the greatest thing I've ever gotten from my time of owning the store or my affiliation with Tulane. I was able to pick up my 2025 season American Conference champions and college football playoff championship ring. This is the same one that the team got. I got it with the team.
You didn't get one for the Cotton Bowl?
I never got one for the Cotton Bowl. I wasn't as involved with the team back then, but this is it. And it actually, and I'll show you, it's got on the one side, it's got the score of the score of the championship game against North Texas. It's hard to see there. I know. I'm trying to do my best here. On the other side, it's got my name on it.
I think you're trying to bring it too close.
There we go. It's got my name on it. Along the top, it's got attitude, toughness, love, and discipline, which were John's things. And it also comes, one of the cool things about it is it comes with 2 different tops that are interchangeable. And zoom in, so this top has the 2026 CFP logo on it, so you can change out the tops. But the even cooler thing, and my favorite part of the whole thing, is that underneath the tops is what I'm proud of is the RMFW street tile.
See, that's way better. That's way cooler.
That we sold on all the shirts and sweatshirts.
Andrew's not impressed, man.
Andrew's not watching it.
Super cool. And so it has the 2 tops, and so basically the point is it comes with a chain too, and so whatever top you're not using on the ring, you can wear the other chain, you can wear the other top as a medallion around your neck or whatever, which I would not do. I'm not that kind of guy. I was talking with Ralph before.
It's going to be my next question, Dave. Like, what is your plan? Like, is this going to just sit in your house collecting dust, or is there a scenario where you would bring it out? Like what?
Yeah, before you hopped on in the pre-show, I was talking with Ralph about that. I was like, do I wear this? Like, do I wear this in Glazer like to one game? You know, Ralph thinks I should wear it to the first game, just to show it off. I haven't even. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I haven't even posted about it like on social media. Like nobody knows that I have it. I wanted to make sure all the players got theirs or whatever and got a chance. And the people that really deserve it.
You deserve it. Dave.
I don't know.
So many roll motherfucking wave hoodies.
Yeah, but that's. I mean,
Biloxi Blues in the chat asks, where does this place Dave on the bougie meter?
I don't know.
It's a step up.
We need what we need? We need to start making championship rings for the UDFA.
Stop. Why would you even say that? Because that means stop. No, terrible idea.
We'll get it made in China. It'll be plastic. It won't be real.
I'm not worried about the price. I'm just worried about giving Andrew another goddamn fucking thing to just fucking flaunt in our face. What the fuck is wrong with you, Ralph?
Weekend story time is incredible some weeks. Thomas, let's recap the MVP winner and the people who donated to the show tonight.
All right, so thanks to you guys, we are now on a big 150 week donation streak. Only 6 weeks to go. for Ralph's crippled run. Start to get ready, Ralphie. Tons of generosity today. We reached 2 donation goals. Thanks to Who Dat Golfer, to 6 Feet Over for starting us over, to Jason Champagne, and to the MVP for the 4th time this offseason, overtaking Oppenheimer with big 100 buckaroos, who is our one and only Polish-Canadian friend, Schmengi. Congratulations.
Thank you, Schmengi.
What would we
He'll
do
have
without
to fly-
Schmengi and Oppenheimer?
Maybe Schmengi could be like Freddie, and he could do a road trip from Canada to Louisiana if he wins the raffle to do a Saints game with me, and he can become as famous as Freddie from Germany. He can do a road trip all the way through the United States to go see the Saints. Thanks to everybody for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the show and we made you laugh, consider supporting the show by going to patreon.com/Saints Happy Hour. Give us a shot. Every little bit helps make the show a little bit better. And don't forget to follow us on socials wherever you get your podcast. Thanks to Dave, thanks to Andrew, and Thomas, the best producer on earth, running the show back in Poland. Until next time, the bar is closed.